can do with another challenger. We have just a little time left. And, Bro, is that? How are you? Panel, it is Mrs. Bro, and where are you from, Mrs. Bro?
Mrs. Bro? Bye.
Mrs. Bro, and you're from the Bronx.
That's right.
Now, would you take the walk down in front of the panel for me, please?
May I lift your hands, Mrs. Bro? Thank you.
You didn't bring photographers with you, did you, Mrs. Bro?
All right.
May I look at your ring? You are married, aren't you?
Just be sure it's on your finger when you get your hand back. And now come on over here. Well, and Mrs. Bro, on the basis of that short walk and the fact that the panel has had a chance to know you a little bit, we give them one free guess at this point, which we always begin with Miss Kilgallen.
I think she's a spaghetti tester.
A spaghetti tester, Mr. Sir.
I think she owns a millinery shop on 149th Street.
Miss Francis.
I think she makes Christmas stockings.
Mr. Block.
I think she's one of the few people who didn't see Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Maybe true, but nobody has the right answer. Once again, we'll let our viewers at home get a further look at Mrs. Bro, and at the same time, we'll tell them what her line is. But the panel has to dig. Mrs. Bro, I think you know the rules. Every no answer, we rack up $5 for you. 10 of these no's, and you have won the game. You all set now?
Right.
All right. Mrs. Bro is salaried. With that, we'll begin the general questioning with Mr. Block.
Miss Bro, do you deal in a product?
Yes,
Might this ever be found in the home?
sometimes.
Sometimes?
Like,
Well, would this ever come in contact with the person's body?
yes,
Something that might ever change a person's appearance?
very much.
Don't tell him a thing. Go on, Mr. Block.
Want another copper? Is this something that's a solid rather than a liquid or a cream?
Yes,
Might this ever be applied to a person's face? Might?
Yes.
Are there some women who might not use this?
yes,
If a woman did use it, would she probably take it off before she went to bed? Would it be considered bad manners if a woman put this on, say, at a restaurant? Well, if a fella kissed his girl goodnight to smear it all over his face?
One down and 9 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
I think I'm a little confused by this line of questioning. But you say that this can be applied to the face.
Yes.
Is there anything else you can do with it?
Yes.
Is it more usual to do something else? Oh, I'll start that over again. Is this usually used as something besides a solid to put on ladies' faces?
Yes.
Is this ever used by men?
Yes.
Would you say that it was more likely that it would be used by men than by women?
Yes.
Do men put it on their faces?
Do men put it on their faces? That would make it
No.
2 down and 8 to go, Mr. Sir.
Well, Mrs. Bro, is this something that is applied to people by somebody else?
Yes.
Would it be applied ever by a barber?
No.
No, I don't know any barbers that would, dear. That's 3 down and 7 to go, Miss Francis. I mean, it's within the realm of possibility that a barber might, but it would not be normal.
You don't know my barber.
3 down and 7 to go, Miss Francis.
Did I understand you to say this was a solid?
That's
It is a solid.
Yes.
And is it something that you could hold in your hand?
Yes.
And can you buy it at a department store?
Yes.
And is it a useful product?
There are certain occasions when it has definite use, yes.
Does it have any adhesive quality of any kind?
A 4 down and 6 to go, Mr. Block.
You say it could be applied to a man. Could it ever be applied to me, do you think?
Oh, yes.
Would it make me any happier?
No.
No, I don't think it would make you happier. That's 5 down and 5 to go, Miss Kilgallion.
Well, is this thing meant to be near the person?
Well, actually, in almost every one of its useful aspects, it should be near a person, yes.
Is there anything unpleasant about this product? I mean, if it's near you, would you rather not have it near you sometimes?
There are some occasions when it's near you, when you just as soon it wasn't near you, wouldn't you say?
That's
Yes.
Well, could it pain you or make you uncomfortable in any way?
Yes.
Why do you have anything to do with such a thing? Well, is it, however, or wait a minute, is this a very hard object?
Very hard object?
Yes.
No. 6 down and 4 to go, and I'm going to give you 1 more minute on this
Mrs.
panel,
Brown,
Mr. Sir.
does this product in any way disguise a person that wears it? Like a mask or something of that sort?
No. 7 down and 3 to go, Miss Francis.
Is it something that you wear for corrective purposes?
Yes, actually. I would say that in the broad interpretation, this is something you would wear for corrective purposes, yes.
Oh, well, it probably isn't what I was thinking of. Something like a
I have a
thing that would
weenie.
hold back your ears.
This is
Maybe we have a conference.
maybe we have a conference.
Well, just a minute. Now,
Something in
actually, I'm going to
mind.
ask Miss Arlen, because we are running late, to ask one more question and then knock it off, because I think I may have given a
Can I-
tip in that last answer. No, Miss Arlen, ask one more question.
Is it soft?
Well, middling, but not really.
Is it hairy?
I think we'll have to give you 8 down and 2 to go, and we'll have to give Mrs. Bro the full prize by default. She makes boxing gloves. She makes... And Mrs. Bro... Well, we stumped them. Congratulations
The
to you.
very
You win the
punchy
full prize by default, and thanks very much for being our guest. It's nice to have had you with us on What's My Life. And now, in just 1 minute, recognize our guest on sight, so we, of course, have had to provide them with blindfolds. Are those blindfolds all in place, panel?
Yes, sir.
Good. Will you come in, Mystery Challenger, and sign in, please? Sit down, please. All right, panel, as you know, in the case of our Mystery Challenger, we get right down to the general questioning, which we will begin with Mr. Bennett Cerf.
Well, I take it from the cheering that you're in the entertainment profession. Is that correct?